Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down. Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. Was surprised that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to week as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. 56 yards the punt that time, 12 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Tua. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. The 20. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's got it. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Raheem Mostert, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board 1st here tonight. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. It's a run with Mostert, and he will get in to make it 8-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they sit now at 500 on the year. And, Charles, this was a team that really looked lost in that first month or so of the season. But they have had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team because we followed them pretty closely throughout. I thought this is going to be a really tough year for this crew. So plenty of credit to them for turning the ship around.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 42 yards.
And the Steelers have cut the lead back down to 2.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this is now a 1-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
The Dolphins sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. But they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
To throw again on second down. Tua. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again. Touchdown, Dolphins. Will Fuller from 13 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point being good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 8. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Olszewski now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
On 2nd and inches.
Pickett.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Now Pickett.
And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this Divergent on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Off a play action. Tagovailoa out to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Looking to pass. Tua.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. Mostert bringing in the quick throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's got Fuller. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield, here's Tua. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Tua, the final shot before half. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On first down, Tagovailoa. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At the 20.
On first and 10, it's Pickett.
That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
To the air on first down with Pickett.
He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
He's going to try and go deep again. He's got him in. Complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And for a while when this play's open, all the talk was about punts hitting the Giants scoreboard here at Arlington. I don't think we ever heard about a pass hitting the scoreboard, but that's probably about as close as you're going to get. That one was way up there.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one 62 yards in the air. Third quarter from Miami. This is second and 10. They'll throw again with Pickett.
On the right side, this is Miller.
And the Steelers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Harris is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On second and goal, Pickett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They'll try to run with Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Going for it on fourth down. Here's Pickett.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Pat Freiermuth.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Meanwhile, Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
As they began this drive, they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Tua now on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That one complete to Hill. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Play action, now it's Tua. To the 7. Here's Tua. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Dolphins look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's going to take to break this losing streak? And it really came together with a good week of practice.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of it.
That's caught at the 25. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 50 yards. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And some room to maneuver. And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Running the counter with Mostert. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 66 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
A handoff running left is Mostert.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. So a victory here.